Well, of course, our hearts are with the families of those with loved ones in the hospital tonight. That includes Ryan Conkey. His 11-year-old niece, Jesselyn, a member of the Waukesha Extreme Dance Team, which was part of the parade when she was hit, along with other members of the team, by that SUV Sunday. So Ryan joins us live tonight. Ryan, first, thank you so much for being with us. How is Jesselyn doing tonight?
Jesselyn's still in critical condition. She has sustained a lot of internal injuries, broken pelvis, contusions to her lungs. She's fighting. Today, she has been more stable than she's been since Sunday. So her levels are starting to level off enough to where they can start doing a deeper dive into what's going on.
And Ryan, is she responsive at all? Have her parents, or has anyone been able to try to speak with her?
She was responsive yesterday. I spoke with her, but shortly after I spoke with her, they intubated her.
Okay. Well, I'm glad at least you were able to speak with her. Ryan, learning today that another person has died, this time an 8-year-old boy, it's just so heartbreaking to hear. And I have to imagine the impact is so much greater from you and your family's perspective.
Yeah, our hearts go out to the people who lost family members during this. I was at the parade and witnessed the aftermath. It was quite terrifying. And I feel for anybody, and I'm just happy that we have a chance. And I'm sorry for anybody that lost anybody, and I wish the best for them.
Well, absolutely. I know you say that you witnessed the aftermath there. I spoke with a witness yesterday. She saw the SUV come through. She doesn't have any family members impacted. She described it as surreal. Frankly, she said she was okay. She really, truly seemed to be in shock. Have you and your family been able to even begin to process what's happening, having Jesselyn, be so impacted by this?
No. I don't even know what I'm doing most of the day. I'm running from helping with family, making sure my sister is set up okay at the hospital with Jesselyn, checking on the other kids. Every one of the children are dealing with trauma right now. My children, her children, they were all down there. We all witnessed the aftermath of that. Her other children were with the dance team, and they seen directly after what had happened to those people that were involved, and it was horrific. So we've reached out to counselors, and it's been a great outreach in the community, a great resources. So they've gone to speak with people to get some help to get through this.
Well, and I know, I heard the press conference that the hospital officials held on Monday, and they really, really were focusing on mental health resources for the community. You mentioned, your kids, the other kids there that witnessed such a horrific tragedy. Are they asking questions? What are they saying, the kids?
It's the one thing that bothers me is my daughter says that when she closes her eyes, she still sees her cousin on the ground. Mm-hmm. My older niece, the night of the event, when we were trying to get to Jesselyn at the hospital after everything had happened, had asked me if this is what it was like for me when I was deployed.
Oh, wow.
And it broke my heart. It really did. Just knowing that these children are dealing with something that they should have never had to have been put through.
And Ryan, how old is your daughter? How old is your other niece?
I have 2 daughters, 10 and 7, mm-hmm. and Jesselyn actually has 4 other siblings, ranging from 2 to 15.
And they were all there that day as well, I'm assuming?
Yes, they were. Everybody was there, yes.
Well, Ryan, obviously you were at the parade there. You mentioned seeing the aftermath. What really sticks with you? Do you mind telling us what you remember?
I remember seeing the car speed into the streets. A cop jumped out and tried to get him to stop. He stopped for a moment, actually. And then from there, he just gunned it. I watched him race down the right side of the street, cut across left through a gap in the formation, and then just sped off to the left. In the video that I took, I seen my sister and my niece and most of my family on the left side of that formation. So right then and there, I started to get really upset and worried. So I gathered my kids, tried to call my sister. She wasn't answering it, but then her son called me and just yelled, "Get downtown." And I've never heard him yell like that. So we just ran down there to get to our family as quick as possible.
It's just, it truly gives me goosebumps to hear you say that. It's just something that none of us can imagine really happening. We're looking at video, just before it happened on that Sunday, and we see the crowds here. We can see all of those people lined up along the street there. We know so many families attend this every year, so many children in attendance. We saw the video of the SUV speeding by, that little girl who just happened to be, maybe inches away from being right in his way. This parade, truly a well-established annual tradition for the community. We know it's been there for 58 years. Just talk to us about what this parade means for your community.
This is how we kick off the Thanksgiving and Christmas holiday. The kids get to see their family members who participate in different organizations across the city come together and celebrate. And, the kids are excited to see the different groups that they see every year and know that Santa will be at the end. And this is usually kickoff to a joyous time. And it's unfortunately been turned into something that is going to take some time to heal these kids to be able to actually enjoy this in the future. And that breaks my heart.
Absolutely, and the adults as well. Ryan, when there's something horrible that happens, and unfortunately, in this business, we talk about the horrible things a lot, but people always say, you need to focus on the helpers. Talk to us about how the community is rallying together, because I know the Waukesha community is very strong.
There's been a huge outpouring of help. We have been so thankful. There is a group that is going to cook Thanksgiving dinner for our family and deliver it. I have heard of organizations where a gentleman is going to offer up his services to build access ramps to victims that have been affected for whenever they're out of the hospital. We have a couple of GoFundMes that are doing well, and there's been a lot of charity from what I've seen. There's been such a huge outpouring of friends and family, past and present, that have reached out and offered so much to us in this community. With all of the resources that they're offering, I'm amazed the empathy and humility that's going on right now, and it warms my heart in this troubled time.
Absolutely. Ryan Conkey, we thank you so much for being with us tonight. Our thoughts go out to your niece, Jesselyn, and of course, you and your entire family. Thank you so much, and please take care.
Thank you. I appreciate your time.
Thanks for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.